gossip, blame game, groupism, jealousy. If all of these are parts of your culture at your workplace, then you're headed for a dead end, my friend. Because talented people will not waste their life and their career at a workplace that has all these elements of negativity and turns the workplace into a Ekta Kapoor TV serial set. Look, people want to be a part of organizations that inspire them, that take care of them, that nurture them, that give them an opportunity to grow. And for that, you as a business owner need to create the right kind of environment by building a high performance culture. In this video, I'm going to break down for you the 5 pillars that you need to imbibe for you to create a workplace with a high performance culture. This is what I call the A, B, C, D and E of building a high performance workplace. So make sure that you make notes as I dive in and I take you through these 5 pillars. The first pillar or characteristic that you as a business owner need to drive as culture at your workplace is the culture of accountability. Please understand this. If you want to build a high performance workplace, you need to have a mechanism of reviews. You need to have conversations of accountability so that the benchmarks for results and the benchmarks for performance are constantly kept high. If you don't hold people accountable with the fear that people will get offended, with the fear that people will feel bad or people will mentally and emotionally switch off and they'll feel demotivated, then that is a weak workplace. You need to understand this. Accountability is not equal to attacking someone with aggression and abusing them if they've not done the work. The purpose of accountability is to create a sense of responsibility by asking people questions that help them reflect upon what needs to shift in their approach, which will help us take the results to the next level. And the reality is very few business owners and leaders understand that accountability is a conversation for progress, not a conversation for pressure. And when you understand that, you will have conversations of accountability to keep the results benchmark extremely high at your workplace, which is a base foundation on which you can create a high performance workplace. So that's the first pillar. The second pillar of building a high performance work culture is the pillar of belonging. Look, every business is a people's business. Even if you're a technology company or a traditional manufacturing business, the heartbeat of every business is the people. And therefore, it is important for you as a business owner to drive the culture of belonging and bonding so that there is a sense of connection amongst people with each other, with their management, with the organization. It's not about just accountability for results. It's also about creating belonging for relationships, because only when you have the balance between accountability for results and belonging for relationship do you have the foundation in place of building a high performance culture at your workplace. So take care of people, create initiatives to enhance trust amongst people, have conversations with people which is beyond the interest of the workplace, which matters to their lives. That's when you create a sense of connection and belonging. The third pillar of building a high performance culture is the pillar of coaching. Now, what do I mean by the pillar of coaching? I want you to start understanding this model by integrating the elements. Accountability takes care of reviews and results. Belonging takes care of people and connection. Coaching ensures that there is a constant creation of the future by helping people develop. You need to have a coaching culture active in your organization, which means what? If you are a small team, then you as a business owner need to play the role of a coach and a mentor and guide people and help them develop capabilities which will help them perform at the next level in their particular roles. If you're a larger organization, then you as a business owner need to play the role of a coach to your managers, and your respective managers have to play the role of a coach and develop and handhold their respective team members by helping them enhance their capability. Look, the rule is very simple. When capabilities grows, that's when performance grows. So if you want to accelerate the performance of your workplace and build a high performance workplace, then you got to focus on constant capability development. And for that, you need to have an active coaching culture. And this is not just relevant for your team members and for your managers. This also applies to you. In fact, if I have to say it, this most importantly is applicable to you, because only when you learn do you grow, and only when you grow can you grow your business. And to help you grow and enhance your capabilities of building a scalable, profitable business, I have a gift for you. In the description of this video, I have inserted a link of a 40-minute intensive training where I break down for you what are the strategies, systems, and skills that you need to develop at your workplace to be able to build a profitable, scalable business. This 40-minute intensive training has helped tens of thousands of entrepreneurs to build scalable, profitable businesses which are growing without them, to get out of the trap of firefighting and survival and play the game of growth and expansion. Now I'm giving away this training to you for free. Just because it's free, do not take it for granted. Click on that link and attend that 40-minute intensive recorded training right now after this video, because that link expires in a few days of us posting this video. So take action right now. You start getting coached, and then you coach your team members so that you can create a culture of high performance and growth. Now this brings me to the fourth pillar of building a high performance culture at your workplace, the pillar of decision making. Now what do I mean by the pillar of decision making? You know, one of the biggest reasons why businesses get stuck in mediocrity, why businesses get stuck in firefighting, is because people are not making decisions. There may be meetings after meetings, discussions after discussions, but if those discussions don't end with decisions, then we are not taking action towards growth. We are leaving things lingering and hovering without closing the loop. And I have seen this in my experience of working with more than 25,000 businesses, that at the end of the day, the difference between an organization that grows, an organization that's a high performance organization versus a mediocre organization, is the ability of people to make decisions at the workplace. Look, accountability takes care of the benchmarking and the reviews on results. Belonging takes care of the connection and care for people. Coaching takes care of the development of people. Decision making ensures that we are taking action in the direction of the larger goals of the organization. If decision making is weak at the workplace, then issues are always left unattended till they become such a burning problem that people would have lost faith on the system at the workplace. So make decisions quickly and proactively if you want to build a high performance workplace. And that brings me to the final pillar of building a high performance workplace, and the final pillar is the pillar of expression. Look, if you're serious about building something that will live beyond you, that will grow without you, then you need to empower people with a voice. You cannot run an organization which runs on the philosophy of boss is always right. That era is gone. Today you want to develop leaders. You want to empower people so that they can take responsibility for various aspects of the business, and together as a team you can grow the business. And for that you need to empower people with the space, the environment, and the permission to express themselves fearlessly and freely. If people are apprehensive about expressing their ideas, expressing their concerns, expressing their solutions, then you've lost the battle, my friend, because you've built an environment where there is high mistrust. You cannot build a high performance workplace on high mistrust. You got to give people their voice. You got to encourage them to express themselves. You got to encourage them to negate what the management is saying, to challenge what the management is saying. And you got to create an environment where everybody can give their inputs and their solutions so that we get the creative best out of the organization. Here's what I genuinely believe. If you are able to integrate these 5 pillars in the culture of your workplace, by embodying these 5 pillars in your practices as a leader, you will be able to build an unstoppable workplace. The key is to make sure that you follow this path of accountability for results, belonging for relationships, coaching for development, decision making for growth, and expression for engagement of every single person in your organization. That's what will give you the outcome of building a high performance workplace. Make sure you follow these 5 pillars. Make sure you click on the link mentioned in the description below and work on your capabilities through that 40-minute intensive training. And I will see you in my next video.